My name is Busiso Kanyile from Siyafunda. We are moving on with the topic financial maths. So remember, it's about 15 marks in your examination, and it's critical that we get hold of it thoroughly. Moving on to 7.2.3 of November 2008. Let's catch up on the story once more. There's a farmer who bought a tractor for 800,000. In 5 years' time, it will be worth 200,000. The 200,000 will be used as a trade-in to buy a new tractor. The cash amount that this farmer needs to have is 975,462 rand 46 cents to pay for cash. So he needs to save every month for 5 years 11,944 rand to get this amount so that he can buy this tractor for cash. Now, if we move on to this part, the third part of this question says, suppose that 12 months after purchasing this present tractor, remember the present tractor is worth 800,000. Just 12 months after that, this farmer withdraws 5,000 from his account. Which account? The account that he puts 11,944 every month, so that he will have 975,000 after 5 years, after 60 months. Withdraws 5,000 from this account to pay for maintenance. As he is using this tractor, which he bought for 800,000, he needs to maintain it every month. Things like service and spares for this tractor. So he uses an amount of 5,000 every year for maintaining this tractor. He withdraws it from the account that he's paying. Now look at this one. Now, when you are putting aside an amount of money for 60 months and you want to get this amount, 975,000, and if you withdraw 5,000 rand every year, you're not going to make this amount. So take note of that. He withdraws 5,000 rand from his account to pay for maintenance of the tractor. If he makes 5 such withdrawals, because every year he makes 1 withdrawal for 5 years. If he makes 5 such withdrawals, what will be the new monthly deposit be? So in other words, we want to find out how much is this farmer needs to save such that he will be able to buy this tractor, putting a particular amount of money such that even when he withdraws this 5,000 rand every year, it will not affect the amount of money that he needs to get in future. So in other words, the approach that I want us to look at this problem is that how much will he need to save for, so that when he takes out this 5,000 rand every year, it's not going to affect this amount that he needs to get. So we want to find the total installments that he needs to save every month so that he'll be able to buy the tractor in 5 years' time, at the same time be able to pay for the maintenance of this present tractor. Remember, the maintenance is worth 500,000. So what is happening there? This section, we call it the sinking fund. So this is a sinking fund. This is a sinking fund. Of 5,000 every year, every 12 months. This part is the part that we refer to it as the sinking fund. What happens here? There's a money that we're putting every month, but we're just taking out something. When you take out a particular amount of money, the value of the fund will sink. It will go down. So hence we refer to it as the sinking fund. This is a sinking fund of 5,000 rand every month, every 12 months, every year. So I want us to calculate how much is going to be installment for this 5,000 rand first. So that the installment of the 5,000 rand, we're going to add it to the installment that we had earlier on, so that we'll know the total installment that the farmer must have, such that he'll be able to pay for the new tractor, at the same time have 5,000 rand every month, every year, for the maintenance of the tractor. So we say we want to have 5,000, we want to have this 5,000 rand when? Every 12 months. So it's the amount of money that we need to have in future. When is my future? It is in 12 months' time. So we know that in future, what is the formula for the future value? It is the installments. It is x into 1 plus I raised to the power n minus 1 You close that bracket. This is all over I. Remember, we want to find out how much is the installment for this 5,000 rand that I want to get every year, every 12 months. So in other words, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for X, the installment. I make X the subject. We've done that before. Let's do it once more. Leave this X here. Everything must go. So this will multiply that one. So our installments will then be equals to the future value times the interest rate. I've taken this one this side, and then I divide it by that whole bracket. This is all over into 1 plus I raised to the power n minus 1. This is the formula to find the installments. Remember, what is it that I need to have in 5 months, in 12 months' time? I must get the 5,000. So the 5,000 becomes my ultimate gain, becomes my future value that I need to get. So my installments thus will be the future value, I want to get 5,000, times, what is the interest rate? Okay, we use the same interest rate, which is 0,01. We are given the interest rate, which is 0,01. 12 over 1,200 compounded monthly. All right, this is all over. This is divided by, this is 1 plus I. What is my I? It is 0,01. You add 1 to 0,01, it's going to be 1,01. This is my I. For how long? It is over 12 months minus 1. All right, this is the formula. Now, what is the installment for this 5,000? I want to find out. Remember, this 5,000 rand is withdrawn every year, every 12 months. Hence, we're using n as 12 there. Now, let's go back straight to our calculator. Your eyes are the most important tool. This is a fraction. So the first thing that you go and do in your calculator, you take it into a fraction button. Punch a fraction button. Put what you have in your numerator, the future value that we want to get, which is 5,000, 1, 2, 3. This is multiplied by 0,01, 0,01. This is now divided by the bigger bracket first and another bracket. As you punch exactly what you see, there are two brackets there, then there is 1,01, 1, oops, let me just delete that. It's 1,01, close bracket, raise it to a power of 12 months. You go out of there, then you subtract your 1. Then you close your bigger bracket. Yes, I've got all my brackets now. Then I push the equal sign. It will give me exactly the amount that I need. This is the installment for the 5,000. It is 394.24. Now, what is this saying? Remember, the question is looking for the new total monthly deposit. Before this, the money that we were deposited was 11,944. Now we are adding the 394 rand 24 cents for the maintenance of the car. We need to cater 394 rand every month, so that at the end of the month we are going to get the 5,000. So from this amount we need to add the 11,944 rand to get the new monthly deposit. So from that amount we add 11,944, 11,944. So the new deposit will be 12,338 rand 24 cents. Right, this is the amount that this farmer needs to save every month so that he'll be able to buy the new tractor, at the same time be able to do the withdrawals. Now the questions here might arise. Remember, this says, suppose that 12 months after purchasing his present tractor, and every 12 months thereafter, he withdraws 5,000 rand from his account to pay for maintenance of the tractor. If he makes 5 such withdrawals, what will his monthly deposit be? I'm underlining this 5. But I did not cater for 5 withdrawals here. I only catered for 1 withdrawal, which was 5,000. This is the installment for 5,000. What happens to the other withdrawals that you'll be doing in the other years? Remember that every 12 months he withdraws the money, so that it will not affect what happens on the other years. Because I'm saving for every month from January, I'm putting 394 rand 24 cents. At the end of the year, I withdraw it. It will not affect what I put on the following month. So you don't have to multiply this 5,000 by 5 to make it 25,000, because I withdraw it every year. I don't withdraw it after 5 years. So as I withdraw it, so I start afresh all over again. I start to put new installments. At the end of the year, I withdraw it. I start afresh in the following year. So it should not be 25,000, because I'm withdrawing it every 12 months, every 12 months. So make sure that we must understand the sinking fund. Thank you.